let's chat while I do some skincare, shall we? If you don't know, my name is Myesha-Tiara, actress, director, theater owner, book reader, and your local Chicago mamacita. Hey. So, let's get into it. I always start by spraying water on my face just to moisten myself up. Let me tell y'all something. Motherhood has been a journey, okay? I am on month 9 of him being here, but technically month 18 if I add the pregnancy months. My baby, he's amazing, right? I'll preface it by saying that. He is also teething. He has 8 teeth that are coming in all at the same time and using Noxzema, okay? It's tried and true. I have a freaking breakout, y'all. I don't understand, like, on this particular side of my face. I don't know if it's because I've been having more auditions recently and I need to actually clean my makeup brushes better than I'm doing. And I've been wearing more makeup recently because of shoots and stuff. My son booked a shoot last week for a Huggies commercial. If you have not seen his little audition snippet from that, you could go to one of my other past videos and you'll see how his audition went. I do have footage from the Huggies commercial. I just haven't posted yet. And I will post some behind the scenes footage of that when the time is right. Like, I don't think the commercial is out yet. So the normal rule is you're not supposed to really post anything that is like clearly the set, clearly what is happening on the set, any of the props, any of like the actual filming of the project before you're greenlit to do so. So I'm actually gonna hit my agents up today and check with them to see when the commercial will come out, because a lot of times your agents will allow you to have a copy of it. Like, they'll send a copy of the commercial to your agent a lot of times. And then when they send a copy to your agent, you're able to put that in your demo reel. And this is my baby's first gig that he booked. He has his own agent, which is also my agent's, you know, nepotism for the win. But I grandfathered him into my agent and I do it again. Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna check with them to see when said commercial should be coming out. Hopefully they have information. Sometimes they only have so little information after they book you a gig. They don't always have everything. And whenever they tell me, whenever they get some footage or whatever, I will then post said finished product and my behind the scenes footage that I have. I'm gonna have to let this sit. I normally let it sit for like 10 minutes. I don't know if I'm gonna do that today, but in the meantime, between time, I'm gonna chat, right? Okay. I am tired. My son, because he's teething, he's been getting up a lot earlier than he has been scheduled to get up. Like, I've been like trying to keep him on a schedule and train him and yada, yada, yada. They gonna do what they want. If you have a baby, you already know. If you don't have a baby, newsflash, they gonna do what they want. He, for the most part, stays on schedule, but if his mouth is hurting, he's gonna wake up, and he's been waking up anywhere between 5 and 6 a.m. And I work. So depending on where I'm going for the day, because my schedule changes so much because I'm in entertainment, and also because my regular day-to-day job is very fluctuating, and I could be anywhere around town, you know what I'm saying? So I'll be up really early. I set my alarm for 4:45. Depending on how tired I am, a lot of times I will hit that alarm and I will go my butt back to sleep. Let's wash this off. Next, I am going in with this little beauty right here, also Noxzema. It's the pad though, so I need to treat this area of my face real hard. My son wakes up anywhere between 5 to 6 a.m. and it's in the middle of me getting dressed, me getting my lunch together, me getting his bottles ready for the day, because he does drink formula, and a mix of that and breast milk, because I'm slowly starting to end my pumping journey, so I'm not producing as much. And soon I'm gonna end my breastfeeding journey, and I'm emotional about it. I don't know. I'm not ready. I don't want him to be a big boy just yet. But child, he crawling. He trying to stand up on stuff. And I'm just like, wow, he's getting big. That's what I think every time I see him. But yeah, treating is especially this problem area right here. But look at that. Look at the dirt. Yeah. I don't say impeding on, but it's slowing my progress and leave out of the house. However, when I see him and I breastfeed him and I hug him and I hold him and before I go to work, I quite enjoy that time that I get with him, so I'm not upset about it. Next, I'm going in with the Walgreens version of retinol because I need these dark spots that have appeared because of my breakout and because of the pimple patches and getting the gunk out and yada, yada, yada. I need them to get out of there. And I was like, okay, retinol's everywhere in the Walgreens store and you're the cheapest one. I need something. Let's see how it works before I go and spend $30, $40 on something else. Because a lot of times Walgreens brand is just as great and just as wonderful. And if I don't have to spend a pretty penny, I'm going to get a more convenient penny. I'm just really tired. I think that's my main thing about this whole video. I'm just very tired. And working on balancing that, getting back out there in my own acting career because my directing career is doing just fine. I'm about to start working at the Marriott in the spring. I will be assistant directing to Nick Bowling, who is a director that I greatly appreciate. He has allowed me to AD him last year or year before that on Falsettos, which won a few awards at the Jeffs and Equity Jeffs. If you're a part of Chicago theater, you know what that is. It's kind of like the Tonys for everyone else who's not in Chicago. They were nominated for quite a few Jeffs and they won a few. But Nick is a great director. He's very giving, which I quite enjoy because I love to be included in the process as an AD, which is an assistant director, which you assist the main director in whatever they need. But Nick allows me to have input. Nick allows me to take notes. And he actually puts my notes into the show if he likes them. And like, I love being able to see my work as an AD on a stage for everyone else to see. Nick is very giving and I'm very appreciative of that. I was also pregnant during Falsetto, so Nick was very understanding of me oftentimes being sick as hell and having to miss rehearsals sometimes or only be there for half a day because my pregnancy was god-awful. But that's another story time for another day. So I'm gonna go in with some toner to try to get these pores together. From my understanding, you can't shrink them. I've Googled how to shrink pores. I'm a girl with some big pores, and that's okay. I'm embracing all of who I am. Yeah, so I'm excited to get started on this musical that I will be ADing for Nick, which is called A Little Night Music. The only song I knew from it from the beginning was Send in the Clowns, which is, if you don't know that song, look it up. But all that to say, check out For Your Mommies. We be tired as hell. Next, going in with Citadel. All I can do is take it day by day. Hope for the best. Enjoy my family. Enjoy my husband. Enjoy my baby. Enjoy my career. And really just live in the moments that are there because they won't be there forever, especially when it comes to my child. Because he's gonna get big. He don't want to leave me. I carried him for 9 months in here. We have a bond. We're like this. So you know, give your mama, Last but not least, going in with some Black Girl sunscreen. It is cold as crap in Chicago. The weather's all over the place, and I don't know what's going on with that either. But you gotta have sunscreen because block out everything else from getting to your face, man. And it dries so well. It does not leave a cast, which as a darker girly, I greatly appreciate. And even if you don't even rub it all in, it still ends up drying on its own. And I know it's that last but not least, but really, last but not least, that ends my whole face skincare routine process in the mornings is lip balm, because can't go nowhere with no cracked, crusty, dusty lips, okay? That being said, so all my fellow mommies out there, we're doing it tired, and that's okay. Have a great, what is today? Wednesday. Have a great hump day.